Deadspin was trending last night because they wrote an article. This was their headline. White fans were entertained by black athletes a day after a racist killed black people in Buffalo. This is what white supremacy looks like. I don't even understand the argument here. All right, I'm just going to deconstruct this. Deadspin, which, by the way, I was an editor of back in the day, early in my career. I was at CBS Sports. Then I went to Deadspin, where I was an editor for a short period of time. And for those of you who remember this era of the internet, Deadspin used to be a zany, irreverent, fun place to go hang out during the day. And then it just turned into the most far left-wing, anti-sports, everything sucks world. And this super woke piece is a perfect representation of that. Let me repeat it. White fans were entertained by black athletes a day after a racist killed black people in Buffalo. I don't even understand what that opening tease represents. So should black people have refused to play in the NBA? Should white people have refused to pay their salaries by watching the NBA? It's nonsensical. And then it continues, this is what white supremacy looks like. So wait, white supremacy looks like paying highly skilled athletes tens of millions of dollars to play a game? That's really what white supremacy looks like? That seems like the opposite of white supremacy. White supremacy seems like it would be slavery, i.e., requiring somebody to work for you without being compensated by generational wealth in exchange for this. Do you think if you went back in time to the slave days and you said, hey, I know things suck now, but you're not going to believe what the situation is going to be like in 2022. Instead of having no human rights and being forced to labor for no money, you in the future are going to be able to replace picking cotton with playing basketball for a living, and you will be paid more than anyone in the entire South makes in a year off the plantation system in order to play a game. But I want you to know that's how nasty white supremacy is going to be in the future. Do you think that anybody would still think that was white supremacy? I don't think so. And this is emblematic, unfortunately, of what the woke sports media has allowed to occur in sports, which I wrote my entire book arguing against this. Sports is about the meritocracy. It's about the best man or woman, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, gay, straight, whatever your background is, finding a way to triumph. And it doesn't matter anything else other than your ability on the field, on the court, on the track, wherever you are. Sports is about elite talent. It's about excelling to a level that no one else can match. It is the very antithesis of woke culture, which is about dragging everything down into the muck and arguing that America is a fundamentally awful, racist place. I think America should be more like sports, and I think sports should be less like America. We need a place in American life where whether you are gay, straight, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, atheist, whatever you are, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, you can be exulting in a stadium or arena with people who look a lot different than you just based on being a member of the same fan base. We need tribal lines. That's really what rooting for a team is. You become a member of a tribe that cuts across everything that divides us. As I have been saying for years, there are very few things that people talk about on an equal, honest level like sports. Whether you're the neurosurgeon of the hospital or a janitor, whether you are the principal or whether you are the teacher's aide, whether you are the CEO or the lowest level employee in that company, you can sit together and debate and discuss on an even level your favorite teams and your favorite athletes. And many in the sports media are trying to destroy that by finding ways to divide instead of bringing us together.